looks like we're gonna have a part 2 today because I screwed up. The camera went big for whatever reason, and
Yup.
right in the middle of the record. So birthday shout out time. My good friend Amy Enright. Happy birthday to you. She was a Willow freshman when I was a senior in Martha's Vineyard Regional High School. She graduated in 94. I graduated in best class ever, Martha's Vineyard Regional High School class in 1991. But Amy, I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a phenomenal day. Always a pleasure chatting with you. A big cheers and beers to you. You know I wasn't going to forget your birthday. I don't forget birthdays. I'm not. I just don't do that. Celebrate well and enjoy, my friend. Next on the list, celebrating a milestone birthday. My good friend, I knew her as Becky Davis. Becky Fontaine, happy birthday to you. You haven't aged a bit. You look fantastic. And you're always beautiful growing up. I've known you for like over 30 years. And great town, Vineyard Haven. That's right. That's where we're from. Vineyard Haven, town in Tisbury, Massachusetts. And Becky, I hope you have a phenomenal day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Milestone birthday. Live it up. Hope you get spoiled. And hope you enjoy the show. Haven't heard from you in a while. I'd love to hear from you. So, a big cheers and beers to you. Next on the list, as I dribble beer on my fake beard. Oh, speaking of beards, yesterday was International Talk Like a Pirate Day, and nobody told me. Arrgh! That's all I gotta say. I'm mad. Arrgh! But, happy birthday to my man Chad Haynes, a badass Crudup! Ooh, that I worked with in jolly old England. We talk all the time, and a great man indeed. Die-hard Red Sox fan like this guy. Yes, Chad, our Red Sox have sucked this year. They're playing a lot better now because there's nothing to chase after. We're finishing with a losing record, though. But now we're playing spoiler. And the Tampa Bay Rays, we've been really hurting them bad. So, Rays fans out there, we got you this time. You've knocked us out of the playoffs, too. Turnabout's fair play. So, with that said, Chad, happy birthday, my man. Party hard and enjoy. Next on the list, happy birthday to the lovely Tracie Mitchell. The better half of my man, Harry Mitchell. So, a shout out to you, Harry. And a big shout out to your better half, Tracie. Happy birthday to you, sweetie. Hope you're doing well. Harry, you need to spoil that woman today. It's her birthday. You spoil her. Treat her like a queen. The way I treat my love goddess like a queen. You know? So, Tracie, always pleasure hearing from you. Harry, pleasure and honor working with you in jolly old England. He's the most wicked hardcore Eagles fan I know, even though he's from Jersey. And they're living up in North Dakota. Moving soon, if I'm not mistaken. You're going to Okinawa, if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Call me out. Straighten me out. But Harry, Tracie, miss you guys big time. And you were great friends. And a big cheers and beers to you. Next on the list, another great person I worked with in jolly old England. My man, Dwayne Pots. Happy birthday to you. If I'm not mistaken, weren't you a bubble chasing badass, hydrastic style? And now, you actually fly on planes for a living. How cool is that? A flight engineer. You look at indicators, and you tell pilots that they're screwing up. Awesome stuff. Dwayne, I hope you're doing well. I know you watch my show each and every day. You've told me that, and I hope you're still watching. Let me know what you think, man. A big shout out to you, brother. Much respect. And Dwayne, a big cheers and beers to you for your support, because you support like a double D bra, underwire. That's support, baby. Next on the list, my good friend, Chris Keaney. Now, Chris, I don't have you on the old Facebook, so I'm going to tag your better half, Jenny Colligan Keaney. I knew it was Jenny Colligan. I've known her forever. And, because she's the sister of one of my very best friends, Tommy Colligan. Tommy, what's up? But, Chris, happy birthday to you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. You and Jenny, phenomenal family. You guys, from what I've gathered, are doing fantastic. I'm not surprised at all. And, Jenny, I hope you relay this birthday message to Chris. I still miss that 68 Nova that he had in high school. What a phenomenal car that was. 68 Chevy Nova. Beautiful. Definite muscle car. Dark green. Gorgeous car. Chris, much respect to you, my man. And I hope you're doing well. Love to hear from you. Hey, shoot me a Facebook friend request. And I will gladly add you. Hope to hear from you soon. And Jenny, a big cheers and beers to you as well. Spoil your man today. He deserves it. With that said, final birthday shout out to anybody who is friends with my friends that I've known forever yet. Either they don't have a Facebook or I just can't find them. Kim and her twin brother Ralph. Kim and Ralph Requena. Believe it or not, I've known you guys for 30 years. Met you in 1982. And Kim, haven't heard from you in a while. Ralph, I haven't heard from you since like over 20 years. Love to hear from you. Kim, love to hear from you as well. It's been a long time since I've heard from you. But I hope you two are doing well. Happy birthday to the both of you. Awesome twin brother and sister. And hope to hear from you soon. Drop me a line. Say, hey, what's going on? How are you? With that said, how about some additional shout outs to my good friend, fellow daily viewer, Melodie Hassel, a lovely lady I have yet to meet in person, but we've talked it up a whole bunch of times, and we also play the apps. Song Pop, haven't heard from you in a while on Song Pop there, Melodie. Love to play you. And definitely Words with Friends, Hanging with Friends, and Scramble with Friends. We play those. And I know we've played the Farmville in the past. Mafia Wars, I think you're on there too. I can't remember. But Melodie, shout out to you and hope you enjoy the show. I salute you. And next on the list, my good friend Uzma Tariq Azim. You folks have heard the name a lot because she is a lovely, lovely lady. We chatted up all the time on the old Facebook, and I really hope I get to meet her someday. She lives in Eastern Texas, otherwise known as Louisiana. That's right. Because the show ain't no Southern Arkansas. If I told somebody from Louisiana they were from Southern Arkansas, I'd probably get stabbed in the throat with a pencil, Joe Pesci style. But Uzma, my dear, God bless you. Have a great day. Hope you enjoy the show. I know you watch each and every day. Hope you enjoy the shout out. Because you are one awesome lady. I really hope to meet you someday. And finally, a shout out to my man that I worked with in good old Japan, Jetsicle. He works on engines. My man, Brandon White. A phenomenal young man. An awesome guy. Brandon, hope you're doing well. We talk all the time, and I will help you in any way, shape, or form possible. I didn't get a chance to check on anything last night or this morning, but I will definitely ask around, see what I can do for you. Because that's what friends do. They help each other out. Brandon, I've always liked you. You know that. And you've always liked me. Not in that way, folks. Don't get excited.
Yup.
Squeeze me. Brandon, a big cheers and beers to you, man. Hope you enjoy the show. With that said, how about some additional birthday shout-outs? The lovely Sophia Loren. She is 78 years old today. Folks, I'm telling you, she looks fantastic for her age. I know Dr. B, a chick that's 78 looks fantastic. Hey, look her up. And no, she does not use plastic surgery. She will not rule it out. She probably does dye her hair, but other than that, she's natural. And sure, she may look like she's about 60 now, 65 at the most. But for being 78, she sure don't look it. Amazing, incredible actress. Next on the list, the late, great Upton Sinclair was born on this day in 1878. Passed away in 1968, 89 years old. Author. On this day in 1975, former Formula One driver, now NASCAR racer, Juan Pablo Montoya. He's 37 today. NHL Hockey Hall of Famer, 61 years old today, Guy Lafleur. I think he pronounced it Guy. Guy Lafleur. That's how they pronounce it in French. He played for the Canadiens and the Rangers, if I'm not mistaken. Phenomenal hockey player. On this day, 1940, he's 72 today. Prime Minister of Japan, Taro Aso was born. Aso. A-S-O. Taro Asshole. What a cool name that is. On this day in 1929, she's 83 now. Anne Mara was born. Legendary actress. And the mother of Ben Stiller. How about that? On this day in 1917, passed away in 2006 at the age of 89, cigar chomping Celtics badass coach and later vice president, GM. This guy was awesome. Red Auerbach, an absolute legend in the NBA. Oh, it's too bad he's no longer with us. Oh, he was a riot. He really was. Happy birthday, Red. Rest in peace, my man. On this day in 1975, actress Asia Argento was born. She's got like this huge tattoo on her belly. Crazy. And she likes to get naked a lot. Nothing wrong with that. On this day in 1954. Okay, we got... That's the birthdays for today. How about some additional... Oh, no, two more. I'm sorry. 1957. Wrestler Arn Anderson was born. The Enforcer. He's 55 today. And on this day in 1885, the late great jazz legend Jelly Roll Morton was born. With that said, how about some random facts of the day on this day? Last year, 2011, the United States ended the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy. Gays and lesbians were welcome into the military. About damn time. On this day in 1990, both Germany's West Germany and East Germany ratified the reunification process. On this day in 1986, the Wichita State Shockers, college football, they blew a 35-3 lead to Morehead State and they lost 36-35. That's a shocker. I think Wichita State lived up to their name, the Shockers. Wow. They were shocked. On this day in 1984, the legendary Cosby Show premiered on NBC TV. On this day in 1981, Belize became independent country in Mexico, you know, kind of on the tip of the Yucatan there. On this day in 1976, this one's interesting. Playboy released a Jimmy Carter interview that he lusts for women. Dude and dudettes. Most men lust for women, okay? That's just the way it is. That's what we do. I lust after them. I would never do anything to them. I love my wife, and I am the most faithful man in the world, but I'm a flirt, and I lust after women. That's what I do. Women are beautiful. What can I say? Speaking of women, on this day in 1973, this one was a legendary thing here. Billie Jean King, tennis legend Billie Jean King, beat Bobby Riggs in the famous sexist match. He said no woman would ever beat him in tennis. Now, granted, he was 55 years old when he did this, and she was only 30. But he's like, no woman will ever beat me. She whooped his ass. Good on you there, Billie Jean King. Phenomenal. On this day in 1967, the country of Benin separated from Nigeria. They became their own country. Congratulations. On this day in 1954, the first Fortran computer program was run. On this day in 1933, the Pittsburgh Pirates, who became the Pittsburgh Steelers, had their first NFL game ever. They lost 23-2. On this day in 1951, the very first jet flew over the North Pole. And finally, on this day in 1519, this one's legendary, Ferdinand Magellan began his successful 2-year-plus navigation around the world. Yup, he proved that the world was not flat. Awesome. Nearly 3 years, by the way. I think it was. With that said, how about we get to the show of the day? Twilight Zone, Season 1, Episode number 20. From February 19th, 1960. That episode right there. Okay? Now, 3 astronauts land on a remote asteroid where everyone is frozen in place in the midst of their activities. The only one who moves is the caretaker, who reveals that they are in an exclusive cemetery where the deceased's greatest wishes can come true. Now, basically, this was a pretty good episode, even though they seem to think it wasn't. I thought it was pretty neat. But there were some technical flaws. People had to be frozen in place, and they used actual people instead of dummies. So you could actually see people move just a smidge here and there. And basically what happens is the astronauts end up getting put back in the ship because they're dead too. The caretaker poisons them. But the technical flaw is that, according to the script, the asteroid circles twin stars 655 million miles from Earth. Well, quite a trick considering the fact that the nearest star to our solar system is approximately 26 trillion miles away. In fact, if those stars were actually were claimed, they would be closer to our sun than the planet Saturn. Wow, there you go. Hey, it was 1959 when they recorded that, so what do you expect? They hadn't made it completely into space yet. With that said, let's get to the babe of the day. And who better than birthday girl Sophia Loren? That's her nowadays, folks. Like I said, for being 78, I'm impressed. And what a rack. That's her probably in the late 60s, I would say. Maybe early 70s. Who knows? I'll tell you what, she was quite hot in her day. Yeah, that's more the 70s right there. From Rome, Italy. That's lovely. Sophia Loren was an absolute goddess back in the day. And like most women, she did smoke. I don't think she smokes anymore. That looks like a 60s style portrait. Wow. Probably 50s there, maybe. She was young there. Ooh. What do you think, huh? Wow. To live in that era. Now just think, my good friend Crystal Lloyd Ozani. Crystal, I hope you're paying attention. How about you model something like that? Go for it.
Yup.
I think you would be able to pull it off and pull it off well. I really do. Yep, Sophia Loren, absolutely gorgeous back in the day. Looking great for her age today. And there you go. Nothing beats a great pair of legs, right? Damn right, Dr. B. Yowza. So I think we have shown enough of the lovely Sophia Loren. Let's get to the song of the day. And we're taking it back to when Sophia Loren was only 13 years old. Because this song's from 1947. And basically it's a sequel to the legendary song recorded September 6, 1946, which is That's Alright Mama. That's Alright is what the song was called, by the late great Arthur Big Boy Crudup. September 6, 1946. And Elvis Presley was inspired by Arthur Big Boy Crudup, okay? Arthur Crudup is one of the forerunners of rock and roll. But this song is called Hey Mama, Everything's Alright by Arthur Big Boy Crudup from 1947, a year later. Here you go. Check it out. I think you'll agree. This is definitely some roots of rock and roll right here. See, that's all right.
That's all right. Hey, mama, all I got.
The late great Arthur Big Boy Crudup, born in 1905. 1905, 1906. I've seen sources for both. Passed away in 1974. Did not check the cause of death.
Hey, mama, baby, everything's all right. Well, nobody knows where my baby goes.
Shit, I don't know. Wasn't my turn to watch her.
Where my baby goes. Hey, mama, baby, everything's all right. Yeah, man.
And like pretty much every good old school song, a good instrumental break, right? Damn right, Dr. B. Reverend Dr. B. You know, I probably could have kept the show under 20 minutes if I didn't show so many pictures of the great Sophia Loren. But I couldn't help it, folks. I wanted you all to appreciate just how gorgeous she was back in her day. Because remember, I'm all about teaching people on this here show. Like the late great George Carlin says, I'm here to educate and inform. And that's what I do.
Ah, that's alright. Ah, that's alright. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Hey, mama, baby, everything's alright.
Empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. Ooh, a second instrumental break? Awesome. Definitely a forerunner of the classic rock and roll, baby. Awesome stuff.
Well, that's alright. Where my baby goes. That's alright. Where my baby
Hell yeah. 3 more days. Oh, tonight we got football. FTBOL. Football. And you know what? I forgot to look to see who's playing tonight. Shoot. Oh, I just remembered. I can find out right now. Because I've got my weekly football pool. What you got, Dr. B? Let's see what we got here. Oh, the New York Giants against the Carolina Panthers. I predicted the Giants, but I would love the Panthers to whoop Eli Manning's scumbag ass. Squeeze me. Well, with that said, there's your song of the day. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. It's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill you drink or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yanks fan. And what's dumber than that is written for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Actually, he's been better this year. Jackass. Oh, except for all those interceptions. Or men slapping women. Things like that are just plain stupid. Remember, Eli and Peyton Manning combined, three Super Bowl rings. Tom Brady by himself, 3 Super Bowl rings. You do the math. He's as good as both of them put together. That's right. And yes, folks, I did finally cut my fingernails. Crystal Lloyd Dozani, I know you and my wife both hate long nails on men. So there you go. It's fixed. Folks, I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Panthers, whoop that giant ass, please.